What's up, LA Live Gang? This is your boy AC, and we got some breaking news coming across the wire. Hell, the summer's almost over with, and the Lakers are finally making moves. According to Woj, the Lakers are in advanced talks to trade um, THT and Stanley Johnson to the Utah Jazz for Patrick Beverley. I repeat, according to Woj, the Lakers are in advanced talks to trade THT, Taylor Horton Tucker, and Stanley Johnson to the Utah Jazz for Patrick Beverley. Um, hey man, we've been waiting for these deals. We've been waiting for these deals for the last 6 weeks. Um, and like I predicted, the Lakers are going to stay in the hunt. They're going to stay in the fight for Kyrie Irving until the Nets finally say, "Hey, it's not going to happen." And that's what happened. What was that? A few days ago, the Nets finally came out and said they were planning to keep Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. So the Lakers quickly move on and scramble and for Plan B and Plan C. My thoughts on this trade. I like the idea. Now you guys know how I feel about uh, goddamn Patrick Beverley. Now you know how I feel about Patrick Beverley. He used to play for the Lakers' arch rivals, the damn stupid ass, sorry ass, suck ass Clippers. And I have my own nickname for Patrick Beverley, old nappy head. But Patrick Beverley is one of those guys that you hate him when he plays on everybody else's team, but when it comes to your team, it's a plus, it's an asset, and his defense, his toughness, that's something that the Lakers need. Uh, I wish they were kind of getting those things from somebody bigger, but Pat Bev, he fits the bill. A veteran, um, damn near 40% shooter from three. Um, uh, Hungry, and he fits the bill. And by the way, expiring contract, so he pretty much fits the bill as far as what the Lakers are looking for in a trade. No draft picks are supposed to be part of this deal. It's just a straight up um, move for players, so that's a good thing. So that means that leaves the door open for the Lakers to make many more moves. So by my count, um, the Lakers are sending two players out and only bringing one player back in this deal. So that would actually free up another roster slot. Somebody, damn, I need my glass. I can't see a damn thing. But if I'm not wrong, they're sending two players out and only bringing one player in. They already have one roster spot open. So, by my math, that would give them now two open roster spots. So that's a good thing. That's a great move by Rob Palinka. Um, I would have loved to get Pat Bev on a buyout without having to trade an asset like Taylor Horton Tucker. Maybe we could have got something a little bit more attractive um, for Taylor Horton Tucker. But hey, this is what Rob. This is just, the direction he's decided to go in, and it is what it is. So according to Woj, this deal is expected to get completed as early as Thursday, which is tomorrow. And hey, if they're willing and dealing on stuff like this, no doubt Rob is in talks with other teams for other deals. Um, I just kind of glossed over it, but that's actually a really good thing that no draft picks were involved in this trade. So that gives the Lakers the opportunity to actually, if they negotiate tough, to make at least another two more deals. They have two first round picks, so they could probably possibly make two more deals. It just depends on how negotiations go. But I think he probably just wanted to get this one out of the way if they could get it done without. Um, Losing any picks. So why not go ahead and do that? They're acquiring a point guard, so that pretty much, hey, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. You know who is on his way out. Just a matter of time. You know who is on his way out. And the new starting point guard for the LA Lakers will be I'm just messing around. But Pat Bev is coming to the Lakers, man. I never thought I would say that, bro. Y'all, if y'all been following this channel, man, you know I don't like that dude. But but hey, if management decides to bring him in to the Lakers and he's gonna put on that purple and gold, I'm always gonna support the players that they decide to bring to the Lakers. What management decides to do, I'm always gonna support it, man. No matter the past history. No matter the past history. Hell, if I can accept Karl Malone and Gary Payton, two players that used to just give the Lakers a lot of problems, man. I'll just leave it like that. But we had a lot of playoff battles with mostly with Karl Malone. We had a couple with GP, but we had a lot of tough battles against those two guys. And when they brought him to the Lakers, man, I welcomed them with open arms. So I'm going to welcome Pat Bev to the Lakers. I know he's happy to be coming back to LA. And one thing for certain, two things for sure. I know he's gonna get up against those on those games against those dumbass, stupid ass, sorry ass, suck ass Clippers, man. So I like the move. It's not like Pat Bev is gonna give the Lakers an extra 5 or 10 wins a season. But he brings toughness, grit, attitude, and that's something that the Lakers have been lacking for the last couple seasons, man. We kind of lost our identity. I know Darvin Ham wants to establish the identity. Uh, I know he wants to bring the toughness. I know he wants to bring the defense. Salute to everybody in the chat, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't want. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just talking because this caught me off guard. I'm just coming off working 16 hours. I was about to shut it down, and then whoa, just jumping on my phone. So hey, I had to crank it up. I had to fire everything up. But like I said, salute to everybody in the chat. Um, hey, uh, Lakers over everything. He mentioned Stanley Johnson. Um, you know what, man? I'd like to see. Things happen, man. When it's time to go, it's time to go. But I'll say good luck to Stanley Johnson. We brought you here. We brought you. What did we bring here, Stanley? We brought. Did we originally bring Stanley in on a 10-day, or did we bring him in on one of those COVID contracts? I can't remember. But he worked hard. He stayed consistent. He was able to sign himself a guaranteed contract. And regardless if he's playing with the Lakers or not, the man is going to be an NBA player next season. And then he has a chance. He's going to make a few $1,000,000, and he has a chance to go out and play. Maybe he'll get a chance to go out and play in Utah and get some minutes. Maybe sign a longer term deal. So in that respect, I'm happy for Stanley Johnson. Similar situation with the Lakers lost Malik Monk at the beginning of this offseason in free agency. And, you can't be nothing but happy for these young guys that were able to go play for the Lakers, do their thing, and now they're going on to bigger and bigger, better things, make a little bit of money, and kind of establishing the future for themselves. Yeah, you're right. Lakers overthink over everything. Says I'd rather give him Stanley Johnson than pick. Hell yeah, man. That's cool. That's big. That's big. And once again, I'm convinced. Look at Rob. Look what Rob did in this deal, man. He preserved the salary cap moving forward because you traded uh, THT and Stanley Johnson for Pat Bev, who's on a 1 year expiring deal. Nothing. Not saying that I'm not going to like Pat Bev or anything like that, but that keeps the Lakers right on par, right on course for what their plan is for the future. Uh, when keeping these books sort of semi clear as possible. With the bronze extension signing, that kind of ate up half the money. But like we talked about before, if for the most part, if the Lakers do acquire once they trade Russ, and let's see, then they've already pretty much moved THT. Let's see, like Kendrick Nunn, but um, there's one player down who's an expiring contract. So now when the big Russ deal comes down the pipe, let's see if they stay on course and stay on par with, for the most part, acquiring guys on expiring deals. So, like we talked before, even if they do bring one, it just kind of depends. But the Lakers are going to have some kind of money. That's the whole point I was making. If they kind of stay on par with this course, they will have a little bit of money. Not like what we were thinking before, but they will have a little bit of money to spend next off season. Just depending on excuse me, who else they go ahead and decide to acquire from here on out. Exactly, exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. What's up, Daryl Pitts? Salute to you, my brother. um, salute to everybody in the chat. The Korean report is in the chat. What's up, everybody in the chat? That's what I was saying. Daryl Pitts earlier. It appears um we just we're as it stands right now. It's a 2 for 1. Excuse me. It's a 2 for 1 uh deal, and the Lakers already had one roster spot open. So with this deal right here, this actually frees up an extra roster spot. So with this deal right here, the Lakers are sitting with 13 players. Not they already have 14, but now if you do the 2 for 1 for Pat Bev, the Lakers are sitting with 13 um, guys under contract. So um, you know, the other trades undoubtedly are going to come. They're probably it's probably now the way things are moving. Hell, all this stuff might be done by the weekend. What's today? Wednesday. Everything. Russ might be gone. Everybody might be gone by this weekend, man. Because now Rob, you guys know. Look, you guys know how he is, bro. You guys know. Once he gets rolling, he's rolling. Once one door gets closed, he quickly falls back to Plan B and Plan C, and true to form. Within, let's say, within 48 hours of the Nets saying that Kyrie Irving was not available, Rob Palinka moves quick. He moves fast, and he is acquiring a new point guard. Excuse me, for the LA Lakers and Patrick Beverley. So that's the news, guys. Thanks to everybody coming through in the chat. I gotta put this phone on the charge, man, because I might have to come back later, man. Cause Rob, he might just say the hell with it and finish everything tonight. You never know. I don't think so, but but this is big, man. This is big. Um, salute to everybody in the chat. Um, Rob is moving with a purpose. He's being real tactical and surgical about the type of players he's bringing to this team. And now you look at the Lakers roster. We were saying that the bench players that they had acquired, the Lakers were um, missing veterans, and now it appears we're acquiring a big time veteran in Patrick Beverley, and like I said, this opens up another roster spot. And as it stands right now, the Lakers will have 13 players on the roster, and we'll see what happens in the other deals. But this is when you got to look out for people have been asking about Carmelo Anthony. The rumors about Stripe, Dennis Schroeder, possibly might be coming on the back end. So we'll see, man. We'll see. That's right, Daryl Pitts, man. Russ is out of here, bro. It's nothing personal against Russ, but bottom line, man, it just didn't work out. It just didn't fit. And when the situation like that happens, man, it's just best to pack up and move on. And that's the way it appears is going to happen in this situation here. The Lakers have made their first big trade of the offseason. I'll just repeat the deal according to Woj. The Lakers are in advance, Woj and Shams. The Lakers are in advanced talks to trade Taylor Horton Tucker and Stanley Johnson to the Utah Jazz for old nappy head Patrick Beverley. Now, that's going to be the last time that I call him old nappy head, because he's officially LA Lakers. So I'm gonna take it easy on them now. I'm gonna take it easy on them, man. But anyway, guys, yo, um, that would be interesting, Daryl Pitts. That would be very, very interesting. I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I think Russ is gonna miss. He's gonna miss this trip. He's gonna miss this trip by a few days, a few weeks, because I think Russ is on his way out of here. He won't be going. He won't be going to. The last report I heard is LeBron is trying to, or he's going to organize a team trip like he normally does at the beginning of the seasons. Last thing I heard, they're going to be going to San Diego, not Vegas, San Diego. So I don't think Russ will be making the trip with the Lakers to San Diego. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. I just worked 16 hours. I need to take my ass to sleep. But I just did get the notification. I just did get notification. I saw my main man, my brother, Lakers over everything, just went live. I'm sure he's gonna continue the Lakers coverage. So I'm gonna wrap things up here. And if you guys want to go ahead and continue and hear some more Lakers talk, make sure you go ahead and subscribe right now to Lakers over everything because I just noticed he went live, and I'm sure he's got a lot to say, a lot of information on this trade. Laker fans, the time is here. What we've been waiting for. Um, my damn kids, boy, these kids don't want to listen, boy. Anyway, man, I gotta get them in the bed. I need to go to sleep. But yo, go check out my main man, Lakers over everything. I'm sure he's got some good information on these trades. And like I always say, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for hanging here in here with a brother like me. I really appreciate it. And I will wrap with y'all later. Y'all, right now, subscribe. Go over to see my main man Lakers over everything. I'm sure he's got the latest information on this trade and maybe possible more trades come down the pipe later on tonight. Anyway, it's your boy AC. What's up, humble? Salute to everybody in the chat. Humble, Daryl Pitts, the Kareem Report, Octavius. Yeah, Octavius is going down. We'll see what happens. No limit. Matthew was in the house. Who else is in the house? Lakers over everything was in the house, man. Reg Dog. Salute to all my brothers. Salute to all my brothers. Jadius Young. Salute to everybody. Soul Man number 4. Yeah, I like Stanley Johnson too, man. But it was time for him to go, man. The Lakers are moving on, man. They moving on. Uh, I don't know if Kendrick Nunn is gonna get traded, but just what the bottom line is now, if the Lakers gonna make any trades, there's only a handful of people who can get traded. Okay, Austin Reeves, I don't think they're gonna trade him, so they can trade William Gabriel. They can trade who else? Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Russell Westbrook. That's it. Everybody else is newly acquired and they can't trade. So if the Lakers are going to make any moves uh, regarding trading players, um, Austin Reeve, Russell Westbrook, and William Gabriel are basically and draft picks. Well, those three are the only players that I foresee being traded. I don't foresee Austin Rivers. Oh, excuse me, Austin Rivers, Austin Reeves being traded. So it's going to be out of those three players and draft picks. But anyway, I've been talking long enough. Thank you guys for your support. I'm gonna wrap this up. Like I said, make sure you go check out my main man Lakers over everything right now. This is your boy AC LA Sports Live. I will wrap with y'all later.